It's been a while since I posted anything, and in that time I feel like I honestly got a lot worse at making games, which kind of feels a little weird because normally we're supposed to be getting better at the things you do and the things that you practice at, but for whatever reason, I feel like I lost confidence and I just wasn't able to make the things I wanted to make anymore. As you guys know, I started working on a project called Egress, and it was honestly coming together pretty nicely. What we're seeing here is as far as I got in the development of this game. The only problem was I just didn't really know the artistic vision I wanted for this game. I didn't know where I wanted to go. I didn't know the style I wanted, and in all honesty, I just didn't really love the look of it. I mean, looking back now, it honestly doesn't look bad. I think I don't know. It just wasn't what I wanted at the time, and the whole scope got way out of hand. So I think I tried my hand at something more suitable for a smaller scope, something I could release sooner, and wouldn't require as much art as I had planned for this game. So in that time, I decided to cut my losses and try something new. I started a new multiplayer project. Didn't really have a name for it, but it was basically based off of a team-based first-person shooter where when you die or your team loses, you get the chance to pick a power-up that's randomly given to you, almost in like a roguelike fashion. And now with this new power-up, you have the edge, and so you try and win the team round of that. The problem is, the multiplayer concept was a little confusing to me, at least in Unreal. I couldn't really wrap my head around all of this, and I figured for a first project, multiplayer probably isn't the best way to go. Which led me to want to create something simpler, something that could be anyone's first game. And I thought, what better than to make a Zelda clone? And I honestly was really excited to build this. I had just watched the movie Nausicaa, and that forest just really inspired me to start creating something in there. And just making my own game, my own narrative around what would be going on. Until I got to the problem where, like the new Breath of the Wild game, I want it to be kind of cel-shaded. And the problem with that was it just felt like a Roblox game to me. I couldn't get my game to look good at all. And this is a problem I really struggled with for quite a while. And I think part of it is just that I don't know. I wasn't happy with it. Wasn't able to get it the way I wanted and tune the way I wanted, which really sucks because it's like Unreal is meant for making good looking games, and I couldn't make a good looking game in it, which was honestly had me wondering if game development was even for me in the first place, because it was really discouraging. And so that led me down the path of, well, is Unreal even for me? And what made me really look at, other game engines, such as Godot. If you don't know, the other big free game engines are Unity, Unreal, and Godot. Those are the big free engines right now, but I eventually decided to try Godot, and I honestly love it. It's a lot different. It took me a while to get used to actually writing code instead of using Unreal's node-based system, and visually it's a lot different as well. But I went down this path figuring it would be a lot simpler to make a 2D game, and I could worry a lot less about the whole art and the whole textures and everything, and just make a good looking game off of that. So I decided to go with a 2D game. Probably a lot simpler than making a 3D game, as you only really have to worry about one angle that you're viewing it from, instead of every angle at every moment. But that's not to say that making 2D games are essentially easier. I originally went with Unreal because it can make good looking games, as well as the visual scripting element is so much easier to understand, at least to me, than the just large blocks of code. I mean, sometimes I look at this stuff and I wonder how I was actually able to make anything in the first place. But also, honestly, making art in the 2D scale isn't as simple as you might think. you still have to worry about perspectives, and honestly you have to remake your animations a couple times if you actually want to have the character facing in different directions. And to be honest with you, drawing kind of scared me. I'm not the best drawer, so making a game where you completely have to rely on drawings was a big worry of mine. So I tried my hand and tried to go back to 3D, and this part kind of broke me. Actually, I felt like my 3D skills got worse over time. I mean, I can show you an image of things I made at the very beginning of the start of Egress to me trying to just make a character for this Zelda clone, and it just looks off, and I'm just unhappy with it. And maybe this comes from me just nitpicking and trying to make things look perfect because I don't want to redo them. But I mean, it just, I don't know, something off about it. And so after failing with 3D, I decided to go back to 2D and say, you know what, I'm gonna do pixel art. It's supposed to be a really accessible way to make art, and I mean, it's just placing pixels around on a screen instead of like being insanely meticulous of where every line goes. And so that's what I did. I started off by using a reference from Core Keeper, as I kind of struggled on making a 2D image in the first place, in a character model. And then I kind of drew over it and made it my own in a way. And that's what you'll see now. I'm going to go further in depth on the next video I drop about this game, but currently what the game is it's a turn-based multiplayer fighting game where and like chess in a way where you have different players and characters that have different movesets, and you as the player are going to be able to, like, in a deck building kind of fashion, just be able to equip different spells and abilities, and with that you have to use your movesets and your abilities to beat the other player. That's like the quick little summary of what the game is all about. Again, I'm sorry for not uploading in such a long time, but I really plan on sticking with this game and being as consistent as I can. But I also don't want to just drop a video every week just because, I have to make a video. I really want to show you anything that I've made progress on. And so there might be gaps in the schedule, or there might just be a really short video. I'm still figuring it out, but I do plan on showing you the progress of this next game, and if you're looking forward to it, consider subscribing. Alright, that's it.